Okay, I'll just tell you this right now. My feel with what Menards management did, yeah. The paper that they originally had me sign said your old schedule was 8 in the morning to 2. And then it had some initials under that, in order the old was. And then on the bottom it said your new one, and there were scribbles in the old part on that one. It is 10 in the morning to 7 p.m. And, a manager, Amber or Dan, signed it already, or Emma, at the time. And I guess I came in, I punched in at 10 like the paper wanted me to. Aaron Decker, as you're seeing coming out right now at the store, he's the one that wouldn't take no for an answer. When he found out that Menards management told me to come in 10 to 7 on the paper, he kind of flipped a little, and he went to, how do you say it, Alyssa Green, the head cashier, and she was like, what? And she asked me, did it allow you to punch in? And I said, yeah. And she was all surprised in that, and I guess then she said, you're not supposed to be here until 3 in the afternoon and work until 9. And I'm like, that ain't what the paper said that they had me sign. I should have, taken a picture of that paper before I punched in. Because that would have been my proof, and they would have had to call up on it and saying what's really going on. Because I kind of want people to know that, yes, I was scheduled 10 to 7 according to that paper. If I would have had a picture proof of it and showed Alyssa Green, I don't know what would have happened, but here's what they should have done. Alyssa should have calmly said, Aaron, you stay by Levon. Levon, you stay punched in and you stay here. I'm going to ask them for that paper. I want to take a look at it. I want to show Amber, Nicole, or Emma, or Dan when they're here. And asking them if they made a mistake when they written this. And if so, if that is what they wanted, since we already have Dan S. the cart pusher scheduled to work at 10 too, we'll just have y'all working at 10 and we'll panic. And we'll figure out how we're going to get someone to close. And that's what they should have done. They should have left me stay punched in, working until 7, just like that paper said. I don't think we would have had any issues. They could have gotten a cashier to quickly get the carts in at night, get the garbage, and so forth. I think, too, that this was seriously not fair, not right, because the paper did say, if I would have proof of that paper, I would love to show you guys online what it said. I would. But since I didn't take a picture of it, I really can't. And last night I did tweet it on Twitter, Menards here. I told them this way before I ever punched in or came here to work. which was last night after work. I tweeted them and told them this. And I'm like, it's not closing, but okay. And that's why I want management to go by their word on this now. And honestly, once this is all out, Menards finds out, they're going to be bitching. Because I'll tell you, I did tweeted them. They didn't tweet me back or anything. So, what I said was, I pretty much seen that on the paper. Now, Menards Corporate ain't gonna like this. And I'm gonna say this I don't want to say it to Alyssa, but 3 to 9 p.m. was not on the paper. They didn't even tell me what Aaron's hours were for today, even. So imagine coming in here at 10 and be able, or the system allows me to punch in. Actually, according to the schedule online on the team site of Menards, I'm still scheduled 8 in the morning to 2 today, actually. So, technically, like I said, manager should have changed that schedule and that. That's why I was double checking, because I was a little leery when I seen that it said 10 to 7. And honestly, I think Menards should have kept their word since it was on paper, saying that I worked 10 to 7, and they should have figured out who they're going to get for closing. So I thought maybe they had another cart pusher scheduled that I don't know of why they done this, but like I said, now if like was tonight, if Dakota Frank is scheduled to work today and he's on register 9, I'll tell him about the incident, but if he's on the other registers, I'm not going to even bother telling him. Because I don't really appreciate being told at the last minute all this. And, you know, like I said, well, I sounded upset in the last video, but I'm going to still post it anyway. So I just want you guys to know how upset I was. Just like was yesterday, I feel that Maria Bannon owes me an apology for chewing me out. I'm sorry that I have to put them rails somewhere. I can't just leave them in the fucking way. You're gonna have customers complaining. They're gonna, honestly. And with YouTube, I just wanna say is gonna be my greatest advantage. So I am just showing you guys everything. So this way you guys know what's going on. So, the other thing is, when she did all this, you know, she got to realize, yes, customers can steal anything. And even if you're right next to them, they can steal things without you noticing. Yes, they can steal them rails. Trust me, I was told this by a cart pusher I worked with that someone stole Walmart's trash can with the garbage in it yet. And it took more than one person. They unconnected it from the cart corral. And they threw it in the back of their vehicle. With the garbage still inside of it. Literally. And, yeah. And, honestly, since I did tweeted Menards this, I could go and tell them, but I don't really want to get fired. You know, they'll get a corporate person in here and they'll question all this and they'll want to see that paper basically. And as soon as they see that paper and it said 10-7, now they gotta go to Aaron Decker and Dan Essen saying Levon seriously was supposed to start work at 7 in the morning, and then they're gonna go to Alyssa Green and saying, I'm sorry, but Levon was supposed to start work at 10 according to this paper. They'll show her the paper from the other managers. She'll be starstruck and speechless. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if she won't know what to really say. Amber would probably want to say something and apologize for doing this. That's what my take is.